everyone, my name is Elisa Marbun. My NPM 21010300054, and I'm a student from Universitas HKBP Indonesia Pematang Siantar. In this video, I will explain about conversation language function. Check it out.
The function of language is the reason why we communicate. Whenever we speak or write, we do it for a purpose or function. The language function then requires a certain grammar. To use our example, giving instruction requires the use of the imperative. Language function refers to what students do with language as they engage with content and interact with other people. Functions represent the active use of language for a specific purpose. Students use language function to express ideas, communicate with others, and demonstrate understanding of content in academic settings. Components of the process include the sender, message, channel, and receiver. The sender is someone who started the message. Message is information that will send. Channels are how message are sent. The receiver is the person to whom the information is sent. Let's see on the step-by-step process. 1. A sender composes a message in his mind. In composing message, he can consider things like the reason for the message, such as to persuade or inform. This involves coding, which is your mental transfer talks to message into words. 2. The next step is the selection of communication channels. Channels include speaking, write, video transmission, audio transmission, electronic transmission by email, text or instant message, or even non-verbal communication through body language and sign. 3. The next step of communication is when the receiver from message processing information to understanding, which is called decoding. For example, you decode a written message by interpreting the meaning symbols, letter and function marks, including arrangement, sentence and paragraph structure on a printed page. 4. An optional step in this process is feedback, which is message sent from receiver to sender in response to original message. Teaching language function based on communicated principles. 1. Presenting the function in a dialogue. Selecting real interaction between real speaker. Setting and indicating to the role relationship between the speakers. Letting the target function occur naturally and represent the one that native speaker use most frequently in that situation. Avoiding the dialogues that seem an artificial contact for the function. 2. Highlighting the function in the dialogue, exploiting the dialogues and have the student discover its stance of the target function, linguistic exponents, and underline them. Developing a grid that allows a visual display of the language forms related to the social variables of the situation. Transferring the linguistic forms of the target function of the dialogue to see in isolation on the whiteboard or OHP and arrange them according to formality level. 3. Practice state. Accurately producing and supplying the appropriate linguistic form of the function, providing exercise on the linguistic form of the target function. Example of language function. Language function. Expressing needs and likes, describing people, places, and things, describing spatial and temporal relations, describing actions, comprehending text or speech, retelling, relating past events, making claims, making predictions, asking informational questions, asking clarifying questions, expressing and supporting opinions, comparing, contrasting, summarizing, persuading, defending, analyzing, describing cause and effect, drawing conclusion, divining, explaining, generalizing, evaluating, interpreting, sequencing, hypothesizing, and speculating, summarizing.